So let's talk about what's happened so far. You guys were talking about some of the tornadoes. I want to show you the map that shows you all the different reports of the tornadoes that we had yesterday. Over a dozen. Guys, you could qualify this easily as a tornado outbreak. And there were some huge tornadoes, some wedge tornadoes across Central Florida. That's not what they're used to. A lot of times these hurricane tornadoes are a little bit smaller and they're brief, not this time. We're still sustained at 85-mile-per-hour winds for the center of Hurricane Milton. It's right on the Space Coast right now, there towards Cape Canaveral. You've got this new Space Force station there. It is sitting right over them with some of those winds that are over 80 miles per hour. But the rain is slowly wrapping up. It's still coming down, but it has lightened up quite a bit across Central Florida. But not before it dumped a whole lot of water. You're seeing all these peaks. That's at least a foot of rain. And in some places, we're well over 2 feet of rain. There goes to 16 inches, just estimated by the radar over St. Pete. So a lot of rainfall, still a lot of storm surge, but at least the winds were just a touch lower. But still, with 120-mile-per-hour winds, that still does a lot of damage. You can see kind of the spiral still sitting over eastern Florida now. Daytona Beach getting some of the highest winds just because they're coming off the ocean now and headed right towards the beaches there, just north of Melbourne and just north there of the Space Coast. But Orlando still getting those wind speeds right around 30 miles per hour or so. That's to the south and east. We've had a front that actually came through Indiana a few days ago. That's going to keep the remnants of Milton well off to our south and east. We are having no impacts here at home. In fact, here at home, we're going to be hard-pressed to find a cloud today. A lot of high pressure. There is a front off towards the west. That arrives this weekend. So until then, we're quiet. Your Thursday looks really nice. Lots of sunshine. Highs in the 70s. We are cooling off. We've got a mix of 40s and 50s. If you're in the 50s now, there's a good chance you'll end up somewhere in the 40s here shortly. So it is going to be a cool start, but not terrible. We'll have lots of sunshine today. We don't have any fog reports out there this morning, so we're pretty clear. We'll have the 60s by lunchtime and recess, and then as we're headed home, mid-70s. So practice time, any kind of junior high football this evening looks really nice. Just keep in mind, it gets chilly very quickly. By 9 o'clock, we're back to the 50s. So if you are headed out this evening, you want to bring the jacket, especially after sunset. But the next thing we're really watching is this front that comes on Sunday, and that's going to give us some cooler air next week. Some 30s will be back in the forecast. So you're going to notice a huge difference with this front. In the meantime, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the 70s, a little bit warm by Saturday, and then that front hits us, knocks us back down to the 50s next week.